channel. Alright, it is breezy. I don't even know what the temperature is, but that cold, the wind goes right through you. Babysat the grands this morning, and now I'm off for Tasha and I for coffee. Something else I was going to say. Oh, apparently, Jim went live. I was unaware of that. I went to bed early last night. I ended my video where my stomach was upset. And man, was it upset. So it's feeling a little better. I told Tasha, I said, I just feel like there's not enough oxygen in my brain right now. I need to caffeinate. She laughed. So that's why I did have a homemade one, just one. But now I'm going to get a Dunkin'. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already going to get a Dunkin'. Does that tell you anything? I should hope so. It tells me that it's Monday. I definitely need it. Amelia was fine. She was able to go to school. She had only vomited the one time, which, I mean, she had eaten a lot that day, so it could have been that, but she went over 24 hours. You have to go 24 hours without vomiting. So she's doing, she was doing fine. Everly's doing much better. And I myself was sick last night, from like 2:30ish until almost 6 a.m. in the morning, if that tells you anything. And there was no vomiting with me though, so the stomach's a little off, so it's definitely a stomach bug, 100% a stomach bug. So I couldn't imagine. Abby just had it. She got it the worst for some reason. And it's like, where did she get it from? Because it's Amelia that goes to school, so you would think Amelia would get it first, right? Or it's JR that works and Tasha that works, so neither of them got it. I don't know. Unless they are in for it. And I'll tell you what, last night, that pain last night was like giving birth, you know what I mean? When you go into labor, those labor pains, and I took one teeny sip of my Diet Pepsi. Yo, that hurt my stomach so much. You never seen somebody get up and run for water so quick, because I had fallen asleep. Well, I forgot what I was watching actually when I started out, and I'd dozed off, so I didn't have my water. So I went and got my jug of water, jammed it full of ice, and I was able to take some. I probably drank half of the big thing, like my pink cup, but even bigger. I probably drank over half of that, and then the ice melted back down. But man, it felt good. I needed that ice cold water. So that was how my night went, and then I was already up from 2:30 something till I had to watch my grands. So there's not a lot of sleep today under my belt. And people put comments in my comment section saying about Jim's live, so I want to go back and definitely watch it. I didn't even think he was going to do a live, so it must have been later he came on, because I don't know, I think I was still up at 8 o'clock. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't know. And I wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't have my watch on. I did watch Jerry's live. I have a question, because I'm unfamiliar with, but people I have talked to, Jerry has a low income. It's under $1,000 a month. Why would she have co-pays on Medicaid? Can someone help me understand that? I have a very scratchy throat. I think she uses that so she has that extra money that she tells Sally, oh, I have a copay for my diabetes, for this, for that, for this. So then she doesn't have to pay no rent, right? Because she needs it for her medications. So, sorry. If I'm wrong, I looked it up. I miss Google, right? But you guys can let me know. So she's a family of two, under $1,000 per month, and having to pay co-pays. I'm just totally lost for words. And she could talk about politics on her channel. It's Jim that has a no politic talk on his. All right, let me order these. I gotta clear my throat. All right, sorry, I got a phone call in between that too. So I got my coffee. I didn't even taste it because I got the phone call, and it's the manager's daughter, and she makes them phenomenal. And also the woman that Tasha would take with cheerleading. So I know they're going to be phenomenal, but I am going to taste it just in case, because you just never know. I do have another vlog to edit and get into the program, and then get it uploaded to YouTube. I started, I think yesterday, I can't even remember, and I had said that Jerry and Jim hadn't gone live. I'd assumed they were going later in the afternoon, like, 4 o'clock or whatever, but apparently I was wrong. They went earlier. Yes. There's just something about, and I even buy the Dunkin' coffee. Like, there's just something about it. Can I answer you what it is? Nope. So I'm just gonna go home, and I think I have a couple of dishes in the sink. I'm gonna get those done, and I think I'll bring Jim up on the TV. I don't think I need to sit there. I'm sure he's just sitting at his desk, so I can kind of just listen to it. I don't usually watch a chat, so. He must have been frustrating for several people to write stuff on the comments, so I can only imagine, which is a good song, right? I can only imagine. But yeah, we're talking. Someone said something about self-harm. Like, come on, I hope not. I hope not. That's not a good thing whatsoever. Also need to text my sister too. I think I'll do a few things and put them on. I just hope I don't get a headache. Isn't that terrible of me? I know a lot of people have asked about Sally moving, and apparently she's just waiting on some paperwork, and I have a feeling it's going to be spring by the time she moves. I would think Jim and Jerry would get their rear in gear, so to say, and start working on things. But you could show the horse the water, but you can't force him to drink. We'll just say that. And we know, if I told you that, this water here has 24 karat gold chips in it, it's the best for your health, we know, and it would cure this or that. We know that Jerry would not listen, not believe it. All others would try it, except Jerry. So what can you do? But all right, I'll be back in a little while. I'm promising I should look a lot better than this, but until later, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So my son came home with a coffee for me, and I'm gonna go see if they'll put shots in. He forgot the vanilla shots, so I'm gonna stop by there and see if they will. I'm sure they will. And my other neighbor has a prescription pickup, so I'm gonna do that. So let's go and let's chit chat. Why not, right? And that's pretty much all I have to do, really. I have a prescription that's due, I don't think till tomorrow or the day after. I'll have to check and then see. So, you know how our friend was talking about, my hair is all a mess back there, about how she has co-pays on her Medicaid prescriptions. Okay, so I looked up the state of Rolla. And in the state of Rolla, there is below poverty level. If you are below poverty level and you have zero copay. And for a family of one, it was like 15, almost 16,000, I believe. So we'll even say 15,500, okay? So that's below poverty level. Well, if she's making even $1,000 a month, that's only $12,000 and some change, right? So she's below poverty level. That's for a family of one. They are considered a family of two, which means she would have no copay. If you're paying a copay, Jerry Ann, you shouldn't be paying a copay. I'm just saying. And it's so weird how they didn't cover bandages for you with your cancer, and they didn't do all this type of stuff. Or are you saying that you have these things so you don't need to pay for your home for your mother-in-law, so you don't have to be responsible, so then maybe you can get all these Dave and Sissy deals? Because, good Lord, you're not paying your phone bill, ma'am. You're not paying your internet, ma'am. What are you paying? Oh, your electricity, your heating bill. What? At the most, what is that? Like $300 a month? So you have basically another $600 a month to play with? I don't know. I don't get it. You are so lucky that Sally is your mother-in-law and not me as your mother-in-law, because, girlfriend, you would have been shown that door a long time ago. I'm just saying. And if Jim, or if my son wanted to side with his wife, which, yep, that's every right to side with your wife, right? My son would have been shown the door a long time ago, too. So, no. Sally pays for that dang phone bill, and you get free service. But basically, you're already getting it for free anyways, because Jerry already pays for it, or Sally already pays for it. It is what it is. It just is what it is. And there's so much you could do to help yourself, but I don't know. You did say something about staging the house. Well, instead of worrying about staging the house, I'd worry about packing up. That's what I'd worry about. Because you do realize your mother-in-law is like packed. Like, she just doesn't want to pack too much before she leaves. Doesn't that tell you anything? That your mother-in-law has packed, or your mother has packed, and I don't know. I just don't get it. Like I said, if someone wanted me gone, I just couldn't reside somewhere that someone wanted me gone. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps it's just me. And people have made valid points. You had mentioned that your family doesn't even trust you. I took one of the longest baths. It felt so nice.
Hello, what can we get for you?
Hi, my son just came through and didn't get the vanilla shots in my iced coffee.
You can come around, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, I figured they'd do it. My hair is getting so long. Even though I got it cut, like, it's so long, it's so soft. Tasha was like, your hair just is so soft. I'm going to ask him for... doesn't it look a little dark? I think I'm going to ask him for just a tad bit more cream. I don't think she'll mind that either. I don't want a new coffee. Just add the shots and a little more cream. Everyone having a great January. It's warmed up some. It's not as cold as it was earlier because of the wind. The wind's cut down some. Tonight is trash night too. Oh, sorry. I would have just had you put the shots in it.
Okay.
Thank you, honey. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
She gave me a whole new coffee. That's it. That's one good thing about being a regular. I'll keep saying it. Because they know exactly what you drink. Gotta take that straw thing out. Alright, so to Walmart I go again. Gosh, what did I see? Something about maybe 48 days until... I can't believe, though, really, that the sun doesn't set till 7 p.m. It brings a smile to my face. Really and truly does. So, I did watch Jim's. It was a little upsetting, to say the least. His political views, I don't care. I mean, we all have our own political views, right? You know, he said the Biden administration did so well. Okay, but, you know, everyone's political views are different and really doesn't matter. The suicidal part, though, about popping pills or driving head on into traffic, like, number one, you're not just at that point worried about self-harming yourself. You're like self-harming some innocent people. Like, sometimes I think you say these things just to get a reaction, or I don't know. I've been depressed before, you know. I've lost family members and I've been depressed, and I've never thought of self-harming myself, nor have I ever thought about going in head-on to traffic and self-harming somebody else. Like who even says that in their right mind? At this point, you would think that something about medication was said, and he'd rather go the herbal route or whatever. Well, number one, that's too many spoons for you and Jerry. And you did mention about it being too many spoons, as Jerry puts it. You put it that way too, son. So, don't even try it. Yeah, if you feel that way, now is the time to seek medical attention and to get some type of counseling and belong to some type of groups. I mean, I'm not one that stays in the house all the time, so I could imagine that would be pretty dang depressing to not get out, to not have friends. I noticed you mentioned in your live that you do have friends or something. You have great neighbors. It's not friends. It's really not. I mean, I have great neighbors too, but I have good friends too. So, I don't know. I think you could do yourself justice by even working 15 to 20 hours per week. Jerry gets a home health aide. From what it just sounded like, she gets it like 15 hours. I don't know about 20, but at least 15 hours per week. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. You mentioned something about 20 pounds. Well, You could flip burgers. You could work a grill. You could do so many other things that you don't have to lift 20 pounds or above. And even if you went to a McDonald's or something, you could tell them, okay, I have a weight limit. They would get somebody else to carry a box that's over 20 pounds. Come on. You help lift Jerry up at times. That's way more than 20 pounds, son. Like, holy cow. You're in a rut. And your rut is your wife has disabled you more by her way of thinking. And like people have said time and time again, how many times did you say in your earlier videos and such, and why you started your channel was because you wanted to retire early. You didn't want to work back then. You know, and don't talk about younger folks today, like in their 30s or something, not wanting to work, because you haven't wanted to work for years. Years. And then wants everything for free. Just whatever. It is what it is. Worried about losing your mom's income. I'm sure. How else are you going to make it? Not on Jerry's SSI. Even if you get SSI, combined income, it's going to be well under $2,000. Like, reality. Just, how are you going to afford the mortgage? You know, and Jerry had said she got on Section 8. Well, that's been a while ago. I checked my status on Section 8, and you didn't have to list your husband. You could just I got on the Section 8 without my husband's name. What? Okay, you just give him your name and phone number? Did you fill out an application? You just did a family of one, you didn't add your husband? That's a lie. The thing is that you lie so much that you don't know when you're lying. And then, you know, like I said many times, I'm sorry she has cancer. I'm sorry. That's the worst thing for anybody to get. You still help yourself. There's people that fight that battle and fight it. Then there's people that lay in bed and eat what they want and come up with ridiculous stories and how, you know, I don't know. It couldn't have been me. No way, no how. Basically, Jim and Jerry are always home. I mean, it would be so much easier for... Here's the downfall on this. It'd be so much easier for them to take care of a 2-bedroom apartment, which, if they're on Section 8, I don't know if they'd qualify for a 2-bedroom. Perhaps if they said they slept separately, maybe. I don't know. But she might just fill the place up with all her stuff. And someone has mentioned in the comments prior that they are on Section 8 and they do some type of checks on the house and such, yearly something. Well, you'd have to maintain it to be clean. You have to get Oreo, make sure that dog is labeled emotional support dog or something in order to get Oreo into, you know, an apartment complex or something. There's so many things. You need to make a list of what you need to do. I mean, I don't know how old Jerry was. Jim, 52, 53? I don't know. I couldn't imagine living with my parent, rent free. Rent free. Like, I don't care if Sally owned that home outright. How are you going to be living rent free? Your mother birthed you, took care of you, provided for you. Your mother did not birth Jerry. She shouldn't have to take care of her and provide for her. And whether you say, well, Jerry provides for herself, no. She don't put her own roof over her head. She does not do that. So, figure that one out. Figure she went from Daddy's house to up over where her work was when Superstorm Sandy came in, and wasn't even living in her house where her father was when Superstorm Sandy came in. They were packing up and kind of using it like storage. And then the the Red Cross moved them to Missouri, and then they lived with his mama. Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? I don't know. And then you've got no children. You've had to take care of no children. Hey, let me go do this. All right, you know what? I need to have these people called to be sure that their prescription is ready, because they don't have it. They're expecting the delivery tonight. So, but this is quite a few trips in the last week to pick up some medication for people. And first it was the insurance billing problem, but now it's they don't have the medication in stock for the other neighbor. So I'll have to let her know. She doesn't have a cell phone, so I'll go to her house and let her know that it's not available. And they should get it in stock tomorrow. And if she could please call before I come out. I mean, I hope that doesn't sound rude, but... And back home I go. Today is Monday. I need to start working on my closet. I was going to, and I didn't. However, I don't have to move. I'm just downsizing to downsize to be prepared for when I do, or even if I don't. I know I've got to also message my best friend. We're going to get together here in February, so she wanted to get together at the beginning of the month. So she wants to go to the high stakes bingo thing. So I'm gonna see what they do. I like it when they have buy a game, get a game free or something like that. So I'll look up the unknown. So it's gotta be like a scam. Not a scam, but like maybe Shein or whatever type of text message. So I want to look up what they have upcoming for their bingo calendar. Funny thing was, I said I haven't been to bingo since her and I went. She's like, that's the same thing with me. You know what? And I haven't seen any bingo daubers around anywhere either, so I must not have any, because I would have surely noticed them. But, and usually, because the way you dab your cards, certain ones you only play one game on, so you dab them so you just have to color the rest in. I don't know. I don't know why. I like using 2 colors. So, I know they're not in my junk drawer because I would have seen them. But definitely want to do that too because I want to get together. It's been a while because it's been so cold and such. She's like me. She doesn't like to go out a lot when it's cold. Only to the grands. Well, she's got one granddaughter, but that's it. She is like me. Do anything, give anything to be with your grandchild, child. So, my goodness. And when we get together, oh my God, we'll be talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh. I need to look that up because I really want to get together with her and send her. She said either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So I'm thinking Tuesdays and Thursdays. She must. Did she say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? I think she did. So it must mean she has her granddaughter 2 days a week, maybe. So we'll see. I've got to look back at her text. It was just from not yesterday, the day before, so Saturday. I feel like my car could drive alone to Walmart. My car could drive alone to Dunkin', that's for sure, right? We know that. Probably could do it blindfolded. No, I wouldn't, but I probably could. I can't believe January's almost over with. What? Friday's the 31st, I believe. Because Wednesday the 29th, because I see my primary, and I need that referral for a different orthopedic. I wonder how upset my orthopedic that I've been going to for so long for my hip and my knees is gonna feel about that. I don't know. Time will tell. Alright. I'm already back to our town. Sherry's next slide was going to be with her new founded friend. I'd love to know how they became friends. All right, yeah, and I think Rebecca put something in. I'll just say the other channel. The other channel put something in there about. It's not going to be exact wording because you know me, but it's something about living as a, I don't think she used colored, but living as something woman, and you're not even, I don't know. I need to look it up, and I won't even remember to put it in here, but maybe I will. Maybe I will, and then help me make sense of that. Unless she might have maybe a guest host. If she has a guest host, then 100%. And she did have someone in her chat that day, so maybe. And that's a totally different thing, you know? But I really don't think a lot of people have to worry about being confronted by ISIS, like that they're gonna come up and just snatch people. And like, if you have like a state driver's license, it usually will show United States. Hold on, because you have to have documentation to get that. Let's see. I know you have to have documentation to get that. So if you have a state driver's license, I really don't think you have a lot to worry about per se. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I mean, that would be like, you know, abuelo having to worry about someone just pulling him over. You know what I mean? I mean, he was born in Puerto Rico. So. But he's a United States citizen. I don't know. I believe a lot of dramatics and people feeding into a lot of these conspiracy theories and such. What am I to say? I just want to say nobody, and then there's a song from years ago. Well, you nobody called today. She hung up when I asked her name. Things that come to my head, right? An old song. But hey, like I said, alright. Home and getting this hoodie. I just put this hoodie on to come out. Getting the hoodie off. Getting my jeans off. I've only had them on not even an hour. So I'll be wearing them tomorrow, guys. Just to let you know, if you see me add to this, it's because, and I have the same clothes on, it's because I've only had them on probably not even an hour. But we'll see if she can get a hold of her farm, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell her. I'm going to go over there now and let her know that they said they're supposed to get it delivered tonight, and ask her, you know, when she finds out that it's filled, that, you know, I'll definitely go back and get it. So anyways, guys, until later, you know me. This might be long for another dang video. Who knows? I'll be back. Bye-bye. Hey, guys. It is now Monday evening, and I was just doing a few things, and I took a recycling bag out. It's crooked. And my neighbor seen me and asked if I would run to the store for him. So that's what I'm doing right now. So come on along. Let's finish this video, because I went and put a different video together, vlog, and it was actually an hour and maybe 20 minutes. And I was like, no, that's ridiculous. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I can get ready to post it for tomorrow. The other one is uploading right now. I don't know where it ends. You're going to see different hairstyles, different clothes. This I wore earlier when I went to the store earlier to pick up. Actually, I went to Dunkin' and I went to pick up a different neighbor's prescription, and they were unable to fill it. So I did let her know, and tomorrow she's going to call a little in the afternoon just to see if they got it in. So I would have texted her, but she doesn't like have a cell phone, so she has a home phone. That was one of the women's I've asked her if she wanted a Alexa or something, you know. But let's go ahead and get this taken care of for him, because I was already out. I didn't even go put my coat on. I just grabbed my keys from the kitchen and jumped in the car and said, let me do it now, because if I go in and I sit down or something for a little bit, I'm just gonna not want to go. And he laughed. He said, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I was like, no problem. I told him maybe this weekend, like Friday, maybe I'll head up to the reservation. So we'll see. I know he had said if I got him again and they had, I want to say he wants 3, like, they're not cartons, but they're containers, like, that has several packages of cigars in them. So we'll see how I'm feeling. I know that Tasha has a doctor's appointment, and Everly has a doctor's appointment. So I think this is JR's weekend off on Friday. I'm pretty sure. So I think that he would be able to, you know, take care of Trey, because I believe he's home, unless he has overtime. Oh, something's going on down there with police officers. So yeah, so Friday should be fine. I can't believe it's the end of the month, guys, for real. So I didn't go the whole month of January for people. I'm sure they're like, I go for 3 other people besides myself and Tasha. So I think what I'll do is let them know that I'll go either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because what they have to do is have their cash ready. Well, or they get charged extra if they use their card. So usually they have the cash ready. So I'll do that and let them all know, and hopefully they get enough to last them, you know, the full month at least. I don't like driving out there a lot, and I don't think the weather's supposed to be bad, so. Oh, and I have to pick them up a bag of Lay's chips. I was like, oh, Lay's chips. You guys know me, I get the Great Value. Actually, I don't like the Lay's chips any longer. There's something about those dang Great Value chips, that sour cream and cheddar and sour cream, that is very addicting, but the Lay's don't taste right to me anyways. There's like a 4-wheeler here ahead of me. Want to see? Let's see. They're doing their 4-wheeling. All right. So I didn't know you could ride those on the street. I mean, I don't see a license on it, but I think he's an actual worker because he had like the blue work pants on and such. So not sure. Let's go home and let's end out this vlog, okay? Oh. Cannot get a Dunkin'. It is 9:03 and they close, I believe, at 8. But earlier Jared, oh, you guys know, why do they come in the wrong, like, it's a one-way and people pull in this one way and they need to be careful. Just reminds me of what James said. Jesus, sorry about, you know, heading the opposite way, whatever, into traffic. Like, holy smokes. You know, I think he said on I-44 or something. Sounds like it's a highway or something. So it'll probably go at a decent speed. Like, you just think of the innocent people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if there's kids in the car? What if there's something like that? It wouldn't matter to you? For that, I mean, you might as well say you drive into a brick wall. Like, relax, relax, breathe and relax. Don't let it get to you. Because sometimes I just wonder, do they say these things because they know that people can't stand the things they say? Is it said on purpose? Oh, the cups are still there. It's quite windy out. Boy, that flag is really blowing. Now, walking into the store, it wasn't too bad. Now, walking down my sidewalk, I was like, whoa. I am thankful that it is so down to the ground, like you know what I mean, the cement, and it's been salted and sanded, because if it wasn't, I could tell you right now, there would be a lot of black ice, because in the parking lot, you have to be careful where you walk. It's all not down to the concrete. I've salted and sanded around my car and such, but got to be careful, because when I went to take that bag out, I actually ran out in just my sweatshirt and I had my Crocs on. And let me tell you what, I watched where I was walking, because I seen all that glare of ice, and I'm like, nope, not falling and breaking my butt. And almost home, so I'm gonna end out this car vlog and I will post this tomorrow. You guys know me, right? You guys know I'll be back. So take care. Bye-bye.